Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you watch me on Facebook, that's cool, because I just started that page too. What we're doing here today is we're going to straighten a couple wheels. This guy's got a Cadillac. He had a pothole. At least he told me what he did. He didn't lie about it. So now I know where I need to go and how I need to fix it, which is cool, because most people go, well, I don't know what I hit. I don't think I hit anything, but all my wheels are bent. Well, this guy said I hit a 3-foot pothole running about 50. So, hey, he's all right. But anyway, got the wheel taken off, getting ready to mount it up to the machine. This is the right front wheel. The right rear wheel, he said, is twice as bad as this one. I haven't even looked at it yet, but we'll start with this one. I'll get it mounted up on the machine over here. Wheel mounts to this plate, and then all this fancy stuff here. We'll figure out where we're at and where we're gonna start. And let me get the thing mounted up. I'll be right back with you guys. But so, like I said, it's gonna be real easy. Shouldn't take more than 20-30 minutes. Boom, 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 done. And then we'll move on to the next one. So give me a second, be right back. Okay, guys, got the wheel all mounted up. I've got my that's my dial indicator. It'll tell us how out of round it is. So let's go ahead and spin this bad boy. We've gone ahead and zeroed out the machine. So what we're going to do is find out where the bend is on the wheel. Then we'll come back and readjust the machine to start over. So you can see it's pushed down, pushed up. So see right there, at that spot of the wheel where all the damage is on the side here, it's pushed up. So that means one of two things. Completely on the opposite here, it's gonna be pushed down, or, because there's no way for that wheel to be pushed up unless something down here isn't pushed in. So if it pushes in here, it goes through the line of the lug nuts, where that's where the strongest part of the wheel is, and then it'll push it out on this end. So what we're gonna do, go here to my toolbox. Let's grab my little marker. What we're going to do on this wheel, we're going to mark right there that it's up. So we know right there it's 0.8 up. Should be negative. Alright, so we're gonna basically spin this all the way around to here, which is basically diagonal. And we'll see that, there we go. And it's up there as well. So this is gonna be a little bit of a different one. Plus 1.5. Alright, so it's twice as bad on that side as it is on the other side. All right. So right there is -8. That's where we mark that it's pushed down, and almost all the way across right there is 1.5 positive. So that wheel has been pushed this way, which makes this a pretty easy bend. What we're gonna do, we'll come back to the 0.5 area, and we're going to push that down. We're going to use this arm, push that down, and as we do that, it's going to push this down. It's going to push it down through the line, and it's going to push this towards negative. It's going to push the other end towards positive. So hopefully, just having a push there, it should straighten the whole wheel out. Let me get some heat on this thing. Just get the chill out of the wheel. You know, it'll help all the things on it. So let me go grab some heat on it, put some heat on it, and give me a few seconds, be right back. All right, guys, so we got the wheel mounted up. We got the machine set up. As you can see, we're dealing with about 2.5 millimeters of bend on the top side, and push through to about 0.8 millimeter on that side. So it's almost all the way across the wheel. So we got a bend here, then we got a bend down over in here somewhere. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on the big number first. We're going to get this straightened up. Looks like it's got to be pulled up. Yeah, so we're going to push from the inside out, and what that'll do is probably bring all this back in line, because that is such a big bend, and it won't take much to get this over here lined up. So let's go ahead and get to straightening and see where we end up. You guys set up so you can see what's going on. when I start bending these, I try to go to the highest or the lowest, farthest point. When I'm pushing up, I'll go to the biggest bend on the bottom, and then I'll push there. And what that'll do is that'll push all that material up, because the bit I have is kind of formed to the inside of the wheel. It's kind of generic size, but it kind of does what I need to do. It'll push in a larger area. I have smaller size bits, but I try to use this one first because it'll do the most work in the shortest amount of time, and then I can come back with my little bit and push in different areas, smaller areas, which helps out a lot. So, all right, so we pushed quite a bit. Now, as you can see, we started about 2.4, 2.5, and we've actually gone negative past it, because what it's done is it's pulled the material that far, and what it's doing is pushing this down. So not a big deal. We'll work that out, because anything past 0.5 is a problem, and we're not even anywhere close. We're at negative 0.5, but that's really not that big of an issue, because I can work this around. We've gone from about 2.4, 2.5 to 1.1, and what it's doing is it's pushing the bend all the way around. So we're just going to work that out. Just keep moving it. Kind of a little bit of a science. Kind of got to figure out where to pull and where to push. So we've moved the bend. The top part of the bend used to be here, and as we've pushed and pulled, it's actually over here now. So what I'm gonna do is come on this side, we're gonna push the wheel that way, and it's gonna pull all this back in line. At least that's the theory. Cool. What we've done is we've essentially fixed the wheel. Now, the only problem I got is I got to push down on it some, because we've pushed a little too far, but that's okay. And I bet you, yep, so we've got over here, now we've gone a little far, so we went that far on the other side of the wheel. Anything you do on a wheel, it pushes and pulls through the axis, through the lug nut. So if you get too much out on one side, you'll have too much in on the other, and that's what we got right now. Not that worried about it. We'll put a little pull on it right there. And that's funny, because that's where it was. So this was the total opposite side of the wheel where we had the original damage, the big damage. And as we've pushed and pulled it through, it's made this go from negative, I don't know what it was negative 0.8. Now it's gone to positive 1.1. All I've really got to do is just give it a little bit of push here. Area is 1.1, right there. It's exactly where the other part was. And look, so just that little bit of pull, it's gotten us pretty much dead on. So we've got a little bit of work to do right here. Not a big deal. Now we get into to where we're doing little pulls. We're not really trying to just hammer the heck out of this thing. We're trying to just give it little bitty pulls. You guys can see I've got a little bit of correction to do right there, and it's actually going to be pushed down. Okay, let's find it. 0.7 is our biggest number right there. We're just going to give her a little tap. Alright guys, so when we first started, our biggest number was 1.1, and as you guys can see, I'm just slowly rotating the wheel, As I rotate the wheel, our biggest number is going to be negative 0.5. So negative means that it's pushed up just a little bit, but anything 0.5 and below, I don't mess with because you will never ever feel it. So there you go. All right, guys, that's just a quick little how we do it. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing posted up online, and I'm gonna pull the back tire off. He said the back tire is actually worse than the front. So let me pull that one off. If it's worse, we're gonna do a little video on that one too. But you can see it's, with this machine I've got, it really does the job, and it does it nice and easy, and does it affordable. I mean, this wheel's probably $250, $300. I'll get this guy out of here for 125 bucks, and he should be happy, I'm happy, and he's got a straight wheel. If you like it, think about hitting the like, subscribe button. I'd appreciate it.